I'm Dr. Claire Hanley, and I live here in the Tudor City neighborhood for 30 years. And we have a little bit of an issue going on right now. For 10 years, there's a park, which you can maybe see, on 41st Street. It's a simple little park where people can play hockey, parents can teach their kids to ride a bike, or to throw a ball, something that we don't have much in New York City. You can see, the alternative would be the street where you can get killed. And so we're very upset that politicians have decided that they would like to alienate this park, which means give it away. It would no longer be a public park in this very dense area where this is our only public park. The parks you see over here that are so beautiful we pay for, those are private parks we allow everyone to use. Our only public park for active adults, active younger adults after work playing frisbee is right here. And the United Nations is supposed to want to take the park in order to build an office tower. Now, not everybody gets to jet to Bermuda for the weekend and have all the space they want. Some people just have a simple piece of asphalt for their kids, and they're very glad to have it in the city. And this is it for us, and it's right here. So I don't really think it would be fair that might makes right, and that the United Nations, I really doubt, would want to take this little park from the children. That's not really their usual modus operandi. Any questions?
Yeah. Why are you doing this? Why are you so concerned about one little park in a big city like New York?
Basically, it's the principle of the thing. I just feel we're being pushed around too much, and this is the only park we have, and everyone's going to get together and decide to take it away. It's a principle. I don't even have any children. I'm a physician, and I just know it's important for kids to be able to get out and play in the street, especially here. I mean, what are the alternatives? Sit in front of a computer? And they'll say that this park is not really actively used, but it is. After work, people come when we have the long daylight hours.
Okay, and the United Nations, what do you see from that as a normal New Yorker?
Well, basically the United Nations overtakes our neighborhood a couple of times a year with these meetings, and I feel like we've given enough to the United Nations. I think they're conflating two things. They're trying to make it like the UN needs the park, which I don't think they do, and they're throwing in something about we can't have a bikeway if we, this little neighborhood, this community, a middle-class community, doesn't give away this little park.
Okay, so when they take over the city, as you say, what actually happens?
When they take over the city, you can't drive home. And if I work in Brooklyn for the State University of New York, I can't get to my home because you're told to just keep going. You have to. The whole area is under lockdown. I mean, last year I had to have a dog sniff my car and check for bombs, and you can't move in the area. It's completely congested with parades of diplomats, going to dinner with their lights on. I mean, after the meetings end, everybody has to stop while all this traffic goes on. Everybody goes back to their hotel. It's just sort of a nightmare for those of us who live in the neighborhood.